alafu tutapata nafasi ya kuongea sisi wote pamoja namna hiyo. Asante sana na Mungu awabariki.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matiang'i has arrived in the country, and now the campaigns probably they are going to start officially, more especially after making his announcement that's going to vie for presidency in this country, because he hasn't spoken about it at all. However, he's coming at the airport. There are a few things I was able to observe. Number one, Richard Onyonga was present, meaning whatever Richard Onyonga has been saying, it's probably the voice of Matiang'i. That's number one. Number two, I saw Jeremiah Kioni is there. Jeremiah Kioni is probably showing the country that Matiang'i, he communicates with the Matiang'i now and then, and Matiang'i might come with the Jubilee Party. That's number two. Another thing I was able to observe, it is that friends were around him, and more key figures politically like Kalonzo Musyoka and Eugene Wamalwa were not present to receive him. So therefore, I'm having a feeling that Matiang'i is having his own faction that is first going to create before these people come together, which is a tick for him. I'm going to do on this video the extensive analysis on what we should expect now after Matiang'i has arrived in the country. But before I do so, please, if this is the first time you're going to watch my videos here, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that's the best support you can always give this channel. Let me give you a second or two to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'm really humbled for your subscription. Let me dive into the topic today. What is now expected to happen after Matiang'i has arrived in the country? First and foremost, we need to see Matiang'i's team very clear coming on board, and I hope I'll be there, so that they can be able to take on President William Ruto. That's the first thing. The second thing, we expect Dr. Fred Matiang'i to hit the ground running. Start moving to various parts of this country, visit places he's never gone to, go to other places that he's expected to go, come to Gusii here and launch his campaign, and tell the people of Kenya, of Gusii region, where we should head to, and such things. Why am I saying that creating a team is very important? Getting into Kenyan politics, it's so rugged. And we expect William Ruto to make it much more rugged for president, for the 6th, that is Dr. Fred Matiang'i, by ensuring that he has sent the police to his side, intimidations of the highest order, court cases being opened, and stuff. So Matiang'i is coming as we speak today. It will be the best thing that can ever happen now, because at least William Ruto is going to get time to expose himself before 2026. And as a result, we will prepare ourselves well to deal with him very well. So ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the rough things that are going to happen for Dr. Fred Matiang'i. But now here, I want to take you through in details on how these things are going to happen. As we speak today, Rigathi Gachagua has indicated he's going to work with Matiang'i. Kalonzo Musyoka equally has indicated the same. We've heard so many leaders saying that Matiang'i is coming to our side. Now, Matiang'i is going to define his allies clearly. But the first thing that we expect them to do, because when I heard Gachagua speaking in Machakos, he said, let in 2026, they're going to come together. They're going to announce their presidential candidate. Then something came to my mind. Why is that? Because they want to see the most popular and strong candidate by that time, which is ideal. I mean, I loved it. Rigathi Gachagua acknowledges he has numbers, but he knows the numbers just don't mean that he's the strongest candidate, because the numbers must align or tilt towards his side. So he knows very well that he has to gauge himself, because they don't need to make a mistake against President William Ruto at all in 2027. So Matiang'i will come, establish his team, move across the country, make his own press conferences, make his own campaigns, move to various parts of the country, and be able to get the ground and see his ability. So after that, if he will be the most popular candidate in the country, Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, George Natembeya, and many other leaders in the country will come together and endorse him. Perfect. If it is not to Matiang'i, I'm sure they're going to give whoever will be popular at that time. So ladies and gentlemen, as we speak today, that is one of the strategies that is going to happen after Matiang'i's arrival. Number two, as I mentioned, police intimidations and court cases being opened for Matiang'i are going to happen. William Ruto wants to ensure that Matiang'i is not on the ballot. Why? Number one, Matiang'i is a better option to William Ruto. Why? Most of the leaders in the country, most of the people in the country right now feel Matiang'i was a better leader, and Matiang'i can be able to deliver this country because of his ability to deliver services. We have to remember that one of the major problems in William Ruto's camp is the fact that delivery of services is very poor. William Ruto only delivers where he benefits. So Matiang'i coming on board for service delivery, like he did in education, he will be able to convince most people in the ballot to vote for him. That is going to happen. So this means very well that William Ruto has to prepare himself well, not to ensure that Matiang'i is not the option to the other side. Because if he's an option at the ballot, most Kenyans, especially the youths, the middle class, and most of the ground people who feel that this country is heading to the wrong direction are going to vote Dr. Fred Matiang'i in. And if that happens, William Ruto will really suffer. The second thing, Mount Kenya have already shifted come from William Ruto. And that means very well, if Matiang'i comes on the ballot, and the way I see on the comment section here, both on my TikTok and also on YouTube, I see that people are really in need. They really want Dr. Fred Matiang'i to be on the ballot. And if that happens, it's a preparation for William Ruto to go home very early in the morning. Because Matiang'i being on the ballot is a better option to President William Samoei Arap Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing that we expect from Matiang'i's arrival is directions in Gusii region. Right now, we have two parties that are competing for Matiang'i's candidature. Number one, it's the UPA party. Number two, it's the Jubilee. However, the UPA party doesn't seem to be serious because it is first within the Gusii region. Secondly, it's led by a very poor leader. That is Amos Nyaribo, the governor of Nyamira County, which has completely failed. So as we speak today, there's a likelihood that we are going to have a very simple thing that's going to happen here. Matiang'i coming to Kisii to communicate the party we are going to use in 2027. Secondly, Matiang'i coming to Kisii to ensure that he has directed the people of Gusii region to be behind him. Thirdly, to get the number of MPs from Gusii region who are pro him and those who are anti him. That means very well people here are going to turn seriously because Matiang'i, if he gives directions, that is where the Gusii community is going to head to. And that means that some of the leaders who were early to President William Ruto will not have an easy ground to land this time around. We have the likes of Japheth who have been so much vocal on diminishing Matiang'i. Zairi Janda who said that Matiang'i should be arrested. And Sylvanus Osoro, who is clever, of course, who has toned down. He has relaxed. He's never speaking about the issues of the Gusii region. And I like that. Sylvanus Osoro knows what to do. So therefore, as we speak today, Dr. Fred Matiang'i is going to give directions on what is going to happen in the Gusii region. Lastly, I also want to say that Dr. Fred Matiang'i is also going to show us whether he's with Uhuru Kenyatta and Gachagua or not, because he needs Uhuru Kenyatta on board. And he needs the Mount Kenya mafias to come on board and fund his campaign seriously because he needs money. William Ruto is going to pump money across the country all over. Nevertheless, we know very well that Matiang'i is a better option to President William Ruto, and all the best to my candidate, Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i. See you next time for more videos. Please, if this is the first time once again you're watching my videos, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment because that's the best support you can give this channel. My greatest wish is that Rigathi Gachagua, Dr. Fred Matiang'i work together. Why am I saying so? These are administrators. I see Gachagua as someone who has been a civil servant, and whenever he talks, I see his knowledge is above most of these other politicians, and I feel if he works with Matiang'i to do well. When I look at George Natembeya, he's also good, but he's yet to perform well in Trans-Nzoia to the best because he has gone much into politics, but I hope he's doing a good job on the other side that can be able to propel him across the country that is a good candidate. See you next time. Let me see in the comment section what you think on Matiang'i's arrival, on the expectations from Kenyans, and what he needs to do. My name is Abel Mokwa.